He's a longtime Democrat, fundraiser, and Biden's friend. But actor George Clooney now wants Joe Biden to drop out of the race to the White House. The filmmaker wrote a stinging opinion piece in the New York Times asking Biden to step down to save democracy in 2024. He gave the example of France, where politicians put aside their personal ambitions to team up to keep the far right away from power. George Clooney wrote, "I love Joe Biden. In the last 4 years, he's won many of the battles he's faced. But the one battle he cannot win is the fight against time. None of us can. The Joe Biden I was with 3 weeks ago at the fundraiser was not the Joe Big Effing Deal Biden of 2010. He wasn't even the Joe Biden of 2020. He was the same man we all witnessed at the debate. We are not going to win in November with this president." And George Clooney isn't the only one. Vermont's Peter Welch has now become the first senator to call for Biden to quit the race. In an op-ed in the Washington Post, he wrote, "The stakes could not be higher. We cannot unsee President Biden's disastrous debate performance. We cannot dismiss the valid questions raised since that night. For the good of the country, I am calling on Biden to withdraw." Just as it looked like Biden was turning a corner in his campaign, these scathing voices have added to the doubts. Trouble came to the forefront of this election campaign after Joe Biden's halting performance during the first presidential debate with Donald Trump on the 27th of June. The leadership of the Democrat Party has backed Biden, but the murmurs have now turned more vocal. Nancy Pelosi, longtime Biden ally, now appears to be a fence-sitter. She's urged Democrats not to air their views in public, at least till the end of the NATO summit. Biden has maintained that he's still best placed to defeat Donald Trump and has refused to bow out of the race. Biden was back on the campaign trail rallying labor leaders who played a major role in securing votes for him in the 2020 election.
A lot of you were there with me all the way back when I was a kid, and I'm only 42, but when I was a kid back running for the Senate when I was 29 years old, Labor elected me.
But for Biden to work towards securing another 4 years, he has to overcome the doubts over his candidacy that are growing inside his own party and supporters. For more such videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the like button and follow for more news updates.